Hello, everyone. Susan Gerbic here from Psychics Explained. I am going to show you some videos of a trance medium. Her name is Elaine Thorpe, and I have done a video on her once before, and it has, let me look real quick, a whopping 521 views, which is a lot for, well, for a yeah, I guess it's a lot of views for one of my videos, but it's been a little over a year. I recorded it on James Randi's birthday, August 7th, 2023. And I do miss Randy, and I do miss my Mark. So this video is going to be just kind of a little overview of a trance medium. And the video that I had done before is called Trance Mediumship. You can't make this crap up, except you can. Now, the interesting thing about this woman is that I got comments from people on my channel of the video that I'm talking about, and they were saying that she is really channeling a dead British man from Victorian times named Jonathan. And they say it's real. She says things that there's no way anybody could possibly know. So let's look at her channel here and see what we see. All right. Let's take a quick look. And maybe I will show you some of her videos. All right, so what you're looking at here is the YouTube channel for Elaine Thorpe and Jonathan. Now, Jonathan, let's see if it says here. So we'll get some information. Okay. Footage from shows, live videos, and more. She's got 90 videos. She's got almost 600,000 views. She's been around since 2013. She's from the UK. She has a Patreon, an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and so on. So Elaine Thorpe is a trance medium. She says she's a trance medium. She has almost 19,000 subscribers. I don't know. Am I jealous? I guess I'm a little jealous. I don't understand how these people can do this kind of stuff. I'm yeah, okay. I guess if I closed my eyes and started channeling somebody and rocking back and forth, you might start watching my videos also. But all right, here's our videos. And she's got, oh, here's introducing Spirit Guide Jonathan. So here's Spirit Guide Jonathan.
Afternoon, everyone. We've decided to join you again for my guide to speak to you on whatever subject he sees he wants to talk about. So we hope you all enjoy whatever Jonathan has to say. And I'd just like to thank you all too for your support in watching all of these videos. And for anyone new coming in, well, I hope you enjoy the experience. So I'll see you on the other side, everyone. Hello, everyone. I have decided to visit you again, maybe to talk about a few things on your spiritual journey. Everyone's spiritual journey is quite different, yet it all leads to the same thing, to yourself. And that journey is sometimes testing, although pleasant in most ways. So do not fear going on it. Quite often we hear you say that you have had either profound experiences during dream state or during... Afternoon, everyone. We've decided to join you
that
again
exciting?
for my guide to speak to
Stop
you.
her. Stop her. So that was Jonathan. Wasn't it exciting? You got to hear this Victorian man, no last name, Jonathan from the Victorian age in Britain. I wonder if he ever gives any really interesting information because I'm kind of a history buff and especially love that era. And I have some very good friends that are kind of history buffs of that era as well. So we would have a lot of questions, I'm sure. I don't think he's answering them. Oh my goodness. Oh. Anyway, so she goes through. Let's see if we can find one of her videos that maybe will channel, like somebody could ask a question and we could see what it's like to get one of these readings that where they tell things that there's no way anybody else could know. Let's see if we see anything here. I'm looking. Well, let me share so you guys can look and see what you think. Maybe well, I doubt you'll be screaming it out at the screen. Oh, Patty's here. Hi, Patty. Yeah, it's good to have you here. I'm also broadcasting this on Facebook, and Paula and Patty are here. Only people whose names start with P are here right now. All right. Relaxing your mind in meditation. I believe I've looked at that. I want to see if I can find one that she's like giving readings.
Do our Thursday live. So I'm feeling a little bit better today. So thank you for joining us if you're already here. I think Lucy did put a notification out that we're going to be on here this evening. So you're welcome to join us if you wish to. On this chilly November evening, we're not too far from Christmas. It's just around the corner. Can't believe it's come round so quick. Can't believe that 2024 is nearly over already. It's gone so fast. And, you know, we've done so much in that time. And hopefully in 2025, you know, we can make it even better and get more out there for you. Of course, you've got other things going on, you know, with the readings and everything, but we'll try our best to get more out to you and I hope you enjoy it.
I'll give you the phone first so you can see some of the messages coming in.
All right. Oh, it's like a delayed thing, isn't it? Like a delay. Oh, well, thank you for joining us. Good evening, good evening. Caritas Santa, hello Elaine. Santa Fe, oh yes. And Jonathan. My question is, what is thinking? Thank you so much. Thinking is what we do too much of, I think. We overanalyze everything, don't we? We think and think and think. And we've got to practice quiet in our minds. But I don't think you can ever really empty your mind completely, can you?
Okay. Hoping she's going to get to something. This is Q&A. Let's see what's here.
And things always happened along the way in their lives, you know, but I didn't get into it until I was, well, my late 30s. So, but then I always knew about it with my father. So, it, you know, that was part of it. So I've always been into it. I've never not believed. There have been times where I've kind of like told spirit off because they might have said something that, and it's not happened straight away. And, you know, when you've wanted someone healed and it's not happened, and you get cross because it's your own family member and you think, you said they'd be better and they're not, you know, and then you get cross, why, and all that sort of thing. So there is times when you question things, and you've every right to, of course, but it's just, you know, if you...
Before you go into trance, Sabrina asked, hi, do you see people's aura every day?
No, I don't. I only ever saw one woman's aura in a shop, and she worked in a little shop that sold books and served these smoothie drinks. I went in there and I saw all this green aura around her, and I'd never seen anything like that with anyone, you know. And I see auras around things like, and I see faces in things like most people do, and I see scenery and things, and, you know, in the curtains, in the bedding, the walls.
Victoria asked, does your twin communicate with you, Elaine?
Yeah, she's been a bit quiet lately. She used to communicate a lot. She came on my tape recording years ago, and my daughter and son have both seen her physically in this house. So, you know, they see her physically. Not now, but they did used to. And of course, I've seen her flash her face in front of me with my eyes shut. her face is flashed in front of me and really quickly. And I knew then that it was her. So she does come to me. She used to come through me a lot, but she doesn't really, she's sort of in the background a bit now.
Okay. And a lot of people have joined, so when you're ready, I think we're ready to start.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently she has a twin that she used to channel, and her son and daughter-in-law saw her appear really quick one day at the house, and she's seen like part of her face really quick once before when her eyes were closed. It's very convincing. And then one time she saw an aura of a woman in a shop, and it was green all around her. So this woman, I guess, has always believed in paranormal stuff like this. She's found a way to make money at it. So that's pretty interesting. Boy, you could do this during the COVID lockdowns pretty easily. I wonder if it's taxable income. She's over there in the UK. Let's just see real quick her channeling Jonathan. I guess she channels lots of other people. I thought she only channeled Jonathan, but I guess she channels other people. Okay. You guys ready? You sitting down? You might need to be sitting down. Jonathan's going to come through. Let's see what he does. She's got to get a drink of water first. Okay, here she goes.
All right, Tom. Your throat's a bit. Can you hang on a minute, guys? I'll just go and get some honey and then I'll be back. Is that all right? It's stinging. And it hasn't done that all week. And as soon as oh dear. It's been behaving all week.
Okay, let's try again. I don't know why she personally needs honey or something. If somebody else's voice is going to speak through her. Okay, fast forward to when Jonathan's going to start speaking here.
I can hear you, yeah.
Wonderful. I will do the best that I can.
Here he is.
Thank you. We're just taking questions. Just before I start, it's not easy for us to answer personal questions through this way. So if you could keep them more spiritual, we'll try our best to answer as many as we can. Just to start off, Joe Berkshire asked, please ask Jonathan what he's working on in his own spiritual progression. What are the things he's being taught by spiritual teachers from the higher planes of the spirit world?
I am being taught how to communicate and mention different things, different subjects. It is elevating my soul, of course, because it is an eternal journey, but it is a wonderful journey in the heavens. And there is no ego here, so therefore I can progress in my own time because I have eternity in the heavens. So therefore, bringing new subjects and experiencing how to work with Elaine so that she may go a little deeper into the trance if she wishes to. So therefore, our two energies are working together and learning many things, because even in the spirit realm you are learning. It is all about growing, isn't it? Evolving.
Mm-hmm. Let's go down here a little bit longer. Let's see what's over here.
If a soul had, in the human life, had a particularly hurt a person that was on the earth, I don't mean physically, or I could mean physically, but mentally hurt them really badly, they experience what it felt like in the heavens. So you see, they have the emotion and they experience that, and they don't particularly like it, but they've understood that, yes, that's how I made them feel. Maybe I need to learn something from it. I may need to go back and have another life and experience what it felt like. You see, that sort of thing.
Just asked, are we all getting ready for the age of Aquarius?
Well, I do believe so, yes. You know, there are going to be 3 planets that align, and that is going to change the energy somewhat. Quite often you would say, well, planets align, but not all of the time. Some of them take many, many centuries to align, and 3 of the planets are going to perfectly align, and that is going to bring about quite an energy. And I do believe more of a positive energy in the sense of evolvement and speaking out and all of that sort of thing. Yes, it's going to have an effect. So it is the age of Aquarius, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of the musical Hair. There was no way. I'm trying not to get the song that was stuck in my head, The Age of Aquarius. Wow. Dang, I'm convinced. Jeez. So it's just gobbledygook. It's just, well, I guess if you've done this for years and years and years, and she's had this channel since 2013, and I know there's only 60 videos on here, but if she's doing a lot of this, you get really good at this gibberish, I guess you would say to people. Wow. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Should we look at this one? Oh God. Okay, let's check this out. I don't know what we're looking at here, so let's see. We can do a couple minutes of this, right? She's on stage. It sounds like there's a dinner going on. Let's fast forward.
Spirit to kind of run the second half, so we could have Jonathan's guidance, his wisdom.
Sounds like there's a big room of people there.
Put a great strain upon her heart, and she is very much here, and she's going over to this side of the room. And she wants you to know that she is happy in spirit, and she has also mentioned Caroline. Carol, oh, she was correcting me. Carol, she said Carol on the earth is still there. And she's talking about her name being Patricia. And she had white hair. She was a lovely woman, only a small lady, but very mighty. And she is very much here tonight. And she is saying, I have great-grandchildren on the earth, at least 4 or 5 of them. And I have a daughter and a son on the earth that are separate, but they're living their lives, and I'm happy that they are. And she has also mentioned Jill that is on the earth, that is getting a bit older now. She's saying probably one day she will join us, but I'm happy to be here. And she has been dancing around the room all evening, and she's got a pretty blouse on here and a long skirt. She's a lovely lady, very helpful to everyone. So if anyone can attach themselves to this beautiful soul, she is also a mother, and as I say, her son and daughter are still here on the earth. Yes. So Pat is here. I know that there is more than one Pat in the physical world, but this is the spiritual world. There are many Pats here too, but this one is quite unique. But she had this, looks like a lung condition, a breathing condition that she was going through. So have a think about her, because she has been waiting all evening. And sometimes I would like you to know that they do come to people that you know and connect to, but that aren't here this evening. So if you want to pass a message on to someone that is knowing about that, or any information that I give to you, that it can be passed on to bring others comfort that aren't here today. Yes, I'm sure their thoughts are with you. Now I do see that we have a young gentleman here, a young gentleman that took his life, and he is connected to a Matthew, and he is saying that unfortunately he didn't want to be in this life anymore. He had a troubled mind. He had what you may think of as, on the earth there is manic depression, but he would be fine one minute and he would be in a bit of a state the next, you see, and he would sort of go off into a world of his own. It was seemingly impossible to communicate with this young man, and he is connected to this Matthew that is still on the earth that he knew. Now he, unfortunately, as I say, joined us in the spirit world by taking his own life, and he is connected as Stephen here tonight. Stephen.
Yes, I can take that.
Wonderful. He's saying, oh, thank goodness, because there are so many people here and it's been so hard to get through, and I'm finally here and I love you and I brought the dog with me.
Thank you.
And that was the dog that the medium here connected to, he's saying, so I'm so happy to bring her to you, Tina. Yes, and I love you, it's mum, it's mum, it's mum. Hello, yes, we have an interruption there. Yes, would you connect to this mother here? Because there is a lady sitting beside you, and she said, well, we've got the dog and we've got this young man here, and we're all here for you. And we know that you've had a few troubles going on, darling, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right, we assure you. We are with you. We are with you. And will you stop worrying unnecessarily, they're saying, about your health, because, look after yourself. And they want to give you love, they want to give you healing, and they say you want to be loved and somebody isn't appreciating you. And they need to appreciate you and they need to help you a little more.
Thank you.
Who is Diane?
Diane?
I have a Diane here.
I don't know Diane, sorry. No.
Yes, she seems to want to. A Diane is on the earth, yes, not in spirit. Diana, that's it. Do forgive me. They do correct me. Diana.
Diane, no, I don't, sorry.
Were you one to connect to Princess Diana rather a lot?
Yes.
Oh, well, she seems to want to help you on your path. Yes, and she's saying, well, there is another Diana on the earth that you will meet. She's very nice. And I do help people on the earth. I loved mixing and mingling with the people. In the end, I just wanted to be with them, I didn't want to live the life that I had. It's not always spring and joy in the royal life. I'm happy in the spirit world. Yes, somebody's said it all. Yes, and I want to say, yes, thank you. Ah, yes. Now, the gentleman at the back there with the beard here, they should have Tesla with you. Tesla. Over there, yes. And, he's quite a studying gentleman that is sitting there. He's been studying the situation all night. He's very much the great thinker, just like Tesla was, the great thinker. And he is the great healer too, because you are a healer, sir, at the back there, with glasses and the beard there. You are a healer. Always have been, always will be. And, you do have spirit.
Oh, that's fascinating. Did you know Lady Di just came through right while we were watching? I just happened to forward it to that spot, and Princess Diana came by to give some sort of advice, I think, to this woman who's in the audience, and I don't know what kind of advice it was. I completely forgot. I think it was something so vague, like, I'm here to help you out, mingle. I'd rather mingle with people. I didn't really want to be a royal. That's fancy. Princess Diana. Dang. Cool. And then right after that, some guy, I guess, who's sitting in the far back with a beard, and he's just really watching everybody. He's a healer. And yeah, just like Tesla. I guess the trance medium saw this guy sitting there earlier because she's got her eyes closed. So, Interesting, right? I mean, people tell me the videos, comments I've gotten about have been that they've had readings and Jonathan and is so accurate. So I don't know. Did you see anything in that that reading we just saw that could have even been slightly accurate? Something about a Diane. Then she didn't know who Diane was, and then she goes into Diana, and then she gets to Princess Diana. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could do any more of this, but that's interesting. So I wonder if she channels. Oh, okay, let's do a second or minute or two longer. I'll fast forward it to something and let's see what comes up. Maybe she'll give another reading to somebody interesting. Who knows? Maybe one of the old kings comes through, like one of the Georges or something, or maybe the Queen Mother will come through. One of them, Elizabeth II.
And
First,
she's
cool.
talking about saying looking after two sisters, is that right?
Yes.
She sends love to them because they were also devastated naturally. But they are needing to be coming a little closer, she's saying. Perhaps they will one day, who knows. But they do care for each other. And I want to say Cindy to you. Cindy.
I'm not sure.
Well, I think she's having a little joke here. Cinderella, she's saying. Someone at their workplace is being taken advantage of and treated a little bit, that they shouldn't be expected to do so much. So that is somebody around you. Yes. So I hope that helps you, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Now we do have, you have a reverend with you. He is your spirit guide. Yes. That's right. And his name is Andrew. He is a spirit reverend. And he gives you his blessings and says you could do healing if you wanted to. And you would be very good at it. It will bring you much joy, helping people. So it is up to you, sir.
Andrew's my brother.
Wow, Reverend Andrews is spirit guide. I don't even have a spirit guide. I mean, that's pretty cool. So, dang. Paula says she's pretty good at altering her voice, much better than Jay-Z Knight and Ramtha, which was another trance medium. She's not altering her voice. She's channeling a dead man from Victorian age who's British, Paula. Come on, man. I mean, you think somebody could just sit up on stage and close their eyes and start talking like that and get away with it for years, and then people would come and sit in the audience and she could just say random things and they would just show up, and I mean, come on now, and give her money and everything? No way. No way. Nobody would. I am Susan's spirit guide. My name is Ramana. Ramana. I mean, come on. Seriously, these people have followers and they believe this is all real. And that, what she's just doing is just cold reading that would be, I mean, I just finished doing a whole expose on Lady Phyllis in Operation Dill Pickle. It was not much better quality than that. At least Lady Phyllis has her eyes open. No. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just don't understand. I do not understand how people can do this and get paid for it and have a ton of subscribers. This video we're looking at right now has 13,000 views and it's a month old. She's at the King's Health National Spiritual Church. She says, I don't usually give live demos, but I wanted to show out spirit communicate with a live audience. Thank you for Derek Williams for filming us and making us feel so welcome. Us. She speaks in the plural. Or, you know, when Princess Diana comes through, of course, we must use the royal we. Okay, so let's see. There's some comments. 147 comments. I beg for comments. And she's got 147. Let's see if they're positive or negative. I hope people are gonna like and share my videos and leave me some nice comments. That'd be great. All right, so let's see. What do we got here? Somebody named Missy Jade said, Sudi was my cat. Betty is my grandma, and her personality is right on. My two granddads are Bill, married to Betty, and okay, they're just giving this whole kind of thing. I guess that's one of the people who came through. Let's see. I have to overcome my fear of everything due to my childhood, and I've spoken to Jonathan a few times to send him my gratitude, and I get his clever sense of humor. I promise that I never comment about myself. Something is telling me to type this now and probably sound crazy, but I'm just full of fear and exhaustion, and your videos have saved me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're such a blessing and beautiful family. Somebody typed that. Another one said, what a distinguished voice Jonathan has. Okay. Somebody named Deborah said, hearing you bring forward the pets made me cry so much as I have lost so many and would love to reconnect with them. You're such a blessing. Thank you for sharing your gift. People are really believing this. Another one said, she's the real deal. Bless them both. Another one said, I've witnessed live trance years ago, but nothing like this. Truly wondrous. Another one says, one of the best trance mediums in the world and a big inspiration in my own trance mediumship. Another said, I am Diana and love Princess Diana. I think the message was for me. Thank you, Elaine and Jonathan. And the woman's name is Diana. At least that's what it says on her YouTube handle. Somebody named Sunny says, I am gobsmacked. I wish you were here in the States. I've never seen a channeling such as this where you take on the voice of whom you're with and more definitive, specific messages. Explanation point, explanation point. Okay. Somebody responded to that person saying you can connect on the live Zoom groups through her website. Oh, we could go to her live Zoom readings. Another says, that was wonderful. It's great to hear people connecting and getting proof of life after death. Another says, that was so good. Thank you. Please keep posting more from Elaine and Jonathan. It feels so good to listen. Another, absolutely brilliant as always. I just don't know. Oh, here's one, it's a little longer. It says, I love synchronicities. I had reached out to you for a reading, but was in two minds. I got your newsletter email today about the reading in this video. September 13th is my father's birthday. King's Health is where his cousin Pat lived. She had two children, one of whom is a Diana. The universe sends us signs to let us know when we're on the right path. I can't wait to talk to you and Jonathan when my turn comes. God bless you. Okay, one more. Somebody named Lynn. That's just mind-blowing and totally amazing. Thank you both. A topic able to discuss another time would be how the planets and their changing impact on our energy and lives. Take care. And there's 3 heart emojis. Right. Well, folks, I should just call it a day and quit trying to do these videos explaining what's actually going on in the psychic world and what is actually happening. Okay, I should try a little bit by saying that cold readings to somebody who is really looking to make a connection can be very realistic looking. And it does, it can be, if you're really looking to make a connection and our brains are trying to find some way of making a connection. I guess it could look really accurate, but really, Paula has just left me a message saying I need a voice coach and I could make $1 million doing trance mediumship. Of course, I'd have to use a different persona because Susan Gerbic has already got a reputation for not buying into any of this. All right, I'm going to end this video here. Gosh, I don't know. Okay. Oh man. All right. So good night to Jonathan and Elaine Thorpe, trance medium, who's got like a gazillion views more than I have and probably makes a ton of money from her videos. I think I'm at $13 now. Please like and share my videos, leave comments, and so on. And I'll catch you guys on the other side, which is not a reference to anything really remotely important. Thanks, everyone.